What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today, jumping into Destiny 2. It is Friday, which can only mean one thing. Our friendly neighborhood trash collector XUR is back once again. Now, he is located over on IO this week. If you come over to Giant Scar, you're finding over on a cave in the left-hand side. So it's the last week of the Festival of the Lost, so let's see if he's got any tricks or treats in store for us this week. Cool. Okay, nice. Let's do a quick skim then. So we got the Fated Engram here for 97 legendary shards. So if there's any year 1 or 2 exotics that you're chasing for your collection, then you can pick this up. But be sure to pick any of these up first, just to save yourself 97 shards in case you get a duplicate. As for the exotic gear, we have the Risk Runner. We also have the Mask of the Quiet One for the Titan, Skull of Dire Amankara for the Warlock, and Aphadia Spafe for the Hunter there. So they're the exotics. We got the consumables here, 5 of Swords if you're still working on that, and any invitations that are outstanding will be at the bottom just here. Cool. Let's have a little look at the Risk Runner. So this was the one he actually ended up selling an hour after reset last week. So he's got it again this week. So this is the exotic submachine gun. It has arc conductor. So when taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. Kills extend the time in this overcharged state. So this is a fantastic SMG. It's brilliant for things like Gambit and general PvE activities, but even in Crucible, if someone's got the Arc Overshield, then they are pretty tanky in PvP as well. With the changes coming for Recluse, this may be an alternative option if you want to try out some other SMGs. So if you don't have it, definitely pick it up. Cool, that's Risk Runner. So Mask of the Quiet One then for the Titan, we've got a Void Affinity here. Mega low stat of 48. I think that looks like it's still bugged. So we've got Dreaded Visage here as the armor perk. So it grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, you regain maximum health on kills. Doesn't get a great deal of use, if I'm honest. I've been playing Titan for the last couple of weeks and I don't use this at all, to be honest. So it's definitely a collections piece for me. But if you've got any good builds or suggestions or recommendations even for this weapon, then be sure to leave them in the comment section below and I'll check them out. But yeah, if you don't have it for your collection, then be sure to grab it if you need it. Skull of Dire Amankara for the Warlock. So we've got an Arc Affinity on a Void exotic. Nice, I guess. 50 stat, again, relatively low. So the exotic perk here provides additional damage resistance during Nova Bomb. Nova Bomb grants additional super energy on kills. So bit of an interesting affinity, but I guess they don't need to match, to be fair. So this does a very good thing in that it actually grants a decent amount of super energy back. Not as good as it once was, however, but if you do run Void, it's definitely a strong option. Generally, some of the Void helmets are quite strong. It's not as strong, as I said, as it used to be, but definitely worth grabbing if you don't have it. Cool, for the Hunter. So the Aphadia Spafe, Scissor Fingers, grants 2 knives per charge. So it does a thing, and it gives you 2 of them. And we've got a Solar Affinity with a 49 stat. These are so bad. These are the same as the collections. They seriously need to fix these. But yeah, if you like to throw knives and plenty of them, then 2 charges is never a bad thing. Again, I've not used these personally, so any recommendations, please put them forward in the comment section below. But yeah, again, if you don't have it for your collection, then grab it if you need it. So that is the collections there for XUR on D2 this week. Let's have a quick look at D1. So we have the Astrocyte Verse for the Warlock, which is also in D2 now, actually. We've got the Doom Marches for the Titan, the Frosties for the Hunter, and we have a Legacy Engram for some gauntlets there, and the Truth as well. So if you haven't completed the quest in D2, you can grab it in D1. So there we have it, guys. That is going to wrap up XUR for this week. Remember, it is Triple Infamy this weekend, so if there's anything you're working on for Gambit, then be sure to make the most of that if you wish. And next week we have the final assault as well for the Vex Offensive, so Undying Mind will be in our faces and ready for us to tackle next week. But there we have it, guys. That's going to wrap up the video for today. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps us out here on the channel. If you're new around here and want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then you're in the right place, and be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys. But whatever you guys are up to, I hope you have an awesome weekend.